Hi guys, I promise this is the last video. I apologize I couldn't get the first one done, or I guess the 7th one done. I did my very best to do that, but alas, it was not meant to be. Actually, the rest of this is fairly straightforward. It is a new function, so let's get going. Alright, so here's my preview. We definitely need to center this table. Okay, so remember, the table is now inside of a new ID div called stuff. That ID div called stuff is inside the ID called right column or right call. Okay, so how do we center it? Really simple. We're just going to go ahead and right here, down below, you can see sort of this breadcrumb, they call it, on the table. We're going to highlight that. You can either physically highlight it within the design view, or you just click on this word table here. And we're going to go to the properties panel below and center it. And bingo. Okay? And by the way, I said that the div stuff is in the right column, is in the wrapper, is in the body. See how that all sort of works in together. Okay, here's the code, here's the stuff, the opening div, the closing div, here's the right column, opening right column div, closing ID, right column, closing div, okay, so on and so forth. Now, to make this look cool, we are going to do the following. Okay. What we want to do is go up to the window and choose behaviors. Okay, up to window and choose behavior. Okay, just like this. Now, I'm going to click and select one individual small picture at a time, and I'm going to come down here into properties, and I'm just going to call it small 1. Okay, and I'm going to go into the next one, small 2, and so on and so forth, small 3, okay, small 4, and small 5. Okay, we also need to do the large image. We'll just call this one space. Good enough. And that's it. So now, we've named these, right? And go back to the small 1 and go into the behavior panel, the behavior panel, and you can see a little plus sign. So we're going to add a behavior to small 1. So click the plus, and we're going to go down to where it says swap image. So click on swap image, and we're going to go to the word image space. Remember, that's what we called this large one right here. So image space, and then go to click on browse, and here's where the swapping comes in. So now, select image source. We're going to go into our PS images folder, and I'm going to go to, now you got to remember what that small image was. That small image was, and I can see my picture here, that was the, let's see, this is important, I kind of messed up. I believe that's my, oh, well, you can highlight it, there you go. That takes care of that. Big concept. So I'm going to click OK. Remember, it's the big one now, okay? Click OK. Alright, and then click OK again. And now I'm going to click on the second one. This is small 2. This is the me brush, but again, you'll be able to figure that one out. So I'm going to click the add behavior, go into swap image, go to image space, and then browse. And that was the me brush, so I'm going to go to the big me brush and click OK. And then I'm going to click OK again. Okay, 3 more. There's small 3, the Mona Lisa one. I'm going to click swap image and browse. Oop, cancel. First, image space, then browse, and then big Mona, click OK, click OK. Now the fourth one, small 4, that's the pattern one, add behavior, swap image. I'm going to go to image space, browse, and then big pattern. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Click OK, click OK, and finally, this was my small 5. That's the poster one. Add behavior and swap image. And I'm going to space, image space, browse, and then big poster, and click OK. And click OK for the last time. Save all. And let's see what we got here. First, I'm going to refresh, nicely centered, and I'm going to hover over those bottom thumbnails. Looking good. So that really wasn't that difficult, was it, folks? Okay? Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to add an Illustrator page. Now, if you do not want to add an Illustrator page and you don't want that extra credit, you do not have to do it. As long as you have this, then you are pretty much done. Don't forget, you have to have all your buttons linking. I'll know that they link because I'll be able to see that different logo change. Now, I don't have an Illustrator page yet, and I don't have an About Me page, but I am going to link this Illustrator to show you how to bring in and place those Illustrator objects as I said I would in the 7th video. It is a little bit different. It's not hard to do, but I do want to show you how to do that. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video and we will come back into Photoshop. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back into Photoshop. I basically just opened up a new one. I called this one Image View Template 2. Okay, now it doesn't have to have a 2. The reason being is because I did save it for web and devices, and I saved it into a new folder called well, I don't remember, so I'll just show you how what that is. First, I'm just going to up the file, place, and then now I'm in the Illustrator, as you can see, and I'm going to go ahead and place. And what you want to do is you get a little bit different in terms of the readout here. So this one says place, and then I'm going to go to page and crop the bounding box and just click OK. And let's see what that looks like. And there it is. Double click to apply, and I'll just simply save for web and devices, and I'm going to click save. And yes, I called it ill images, so just to let you know, remember the PS images folder, now I made one called ill images. Okay, let's see, I'm going the wrong way. Go back here inside ill images. Now again, big is the very important beginning name. Big. That one was called, gosh darn it, what's that called? That one, I don't remember what that was called. Okay, sorry about that. Big blend. That was our blend project. So I'm going to save that. Okay, I'm going to save 3 more. I'm going to pause, save 3 more. Remember, turn off the visibility of the next one. So, okay, sorry for that cutoff, but here we go. Now, I went ahead and copied all those images once more. Let me get out of there. Okay, so I've got all those smaller icons. Don't forget, once you save all the big objects, and I'll show you what I mean. Again, we did this in the other video, first part. Now I've got the big blend, big icon, so I got 5 bigs. One image viewer template, I gave that a number 2, but I got 5 small ones. Okay, so what I'm going to do, and you know, this might be easy for you to change it over. So I'm going to copy this table, the code, over into this code. Okay, so remember, you got to go ahead and give it a div tag. Now we already have a div tag called stuff. And so I'm hoping that it's going to be the same thing. So I'm going to, in other words, style the correct way. So I'm going to call this stuff. So I'll go down here, drop down, and I'm going to click OK. And I'm going to save it. And let's look at the there it is. See, it's already, remember, you already have the CSS for it from the other page. And so it's going to work. But now I do have to get a table in there. So I'm going to just delete this placeholder text. And I'm going to go into the Photoshop code, right? And, well, you know what? I'm thinking, should I just copy this table? It's already formatted. The only thing is all the pictures are wrong. So let me just try that. I'm going to highlight the table. Remember, from table to table, copy. So I'm going to go now into the Illustrator page and inside the stuff. So just all you have to do is put your cursor between the stuff opening and closing div tags. And I'm going to Control V to paste. So I'm going to look at the design. And yeah, of course, it's going to have the same exact pictures. I'm going to save all. Now, I don't know that I have all the same code in here. Let's see. Do I have the same code in here? Let's check it out. Well, let's check first to see if the website works. Okay, so I'm going to refresh it and hit Illustrator. I'm in Illustrator now, and sure enough, it works. But obviously, we need to change these images out. So I'm going to go back into Dreamweaver. And I don't want to swap it out in the code view, so I got to go in here. That's what makes this so easy. So I'm just going to click, and I'm going to shift click. They won't let me shift click, so I'm just going to delete, and it's all just going to sort of collapse. But now I could keep this, but I want to use my other one because I actually put a different, let's see, gosh, did I do something wrong? No, I didn't. Okay, so I'm just going to drag that back up here. I'm going to click OK, and you see my text is a little bit different. Okay, I'm going to go in that first cell and just drag in all of, ooh, you know what, I think I deleted one of my icons, darn it. That's okay. You'll get the idea. And I'll just click OK. And OK. Probably pause the video and redo that. Click OK. Alright, I'll just stick with this. It's going to look a little strange. Gosh, where did it go? Alright, I must have selected two things at the same time and deleted it accidentally. Okay, so I'm going to go over here and I'm just going to call this small 1. And then small 2. I think I'm going to pause the video, otherwise I'm not going to make it. I'll pause it and all this stuff is going to look just great. Okay guys, so that's pretty much concludes this video. Here's what I got. I did finally go back into Photoshop and I got this. So looks good. I just copied the table over and I just switched images out. Okay, so it would be easy to add that additional Illustrator photo. Illustrator page as you've done, or just format it the same way, copy the code. It's pretty darn easy, guys. Okay, I hope these videos have helped you. I think this is a pretty cool effect. There's lots and lots of things that Dreamweaver has. Unfortunately, we just didn't have the time to do everything, but I think we got enough. Okay. Good luck, do your best, and gosh, I hope you bring your headphones. Alright guys, take care.